Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliette and I am a lifestyle and post-college graduation vlogger, and today we're starting another week in my life. So this week I have another full week of work from 9 to 6 every single day, Monday to Thursday, and then on Friday I actually have, as of right now, I have my schedule set from 2 to 5 p.m. on Fridays. So I'm super excited to take y'all with me this week. Alrighty. Good. Hi you guys, it is 12:27 p.m. and I just got on lunch break. I'm in my car, and for lunch today, if you're wondering, I have this cowboy supper that I make in the crock pot. It is so good. It has potatoes, ground turkey, diced tomatoes, corn, and black beans. So I have that. It's just, I mean, it's probably not the healthiest, it's comfort food, but it's just so nice, especially today. It's rainy, it's gloomy, and it's nice to have a meal like this when things are just kind of more, I guess, gloomy, to be honest. And then to drink, I have this Synergy kombucha, and it's in, I think, the strawberry, if I'm reading, strawberry lemonade flavor. And yeah, so I'm just gonna be spending my lunch break eating this and I'm actually listening to a podcast right now from Abby Aslin. She is a college vlogger on YouTube, and I've been watching her for, I think, a year, maybe a year and a half now, kind of off and on, but I love watching her vlogs. And she just not just started a podcast. I think she's had a podcast for a while, but I've recently started getting really into it. So right now I'm listening to her fitness journey episode, and I'm in love with just how down to earth and honest and transparent she is about her fitness journey, because I think a lot of times, you know, and this is just in like life in general, we're not very open about admitting to failure or time when we weren't as productive or as, you know, consistent, whether it be with school or fitness or, you know, just being a human, to be honest. But I just love hearing her story because, you know, when I watch her YouTube videos, she does look very fit. She looks very healthy. She has muscle, she's toned, and I'm honestly a little jealous almost, because I know that I personally have struggled too with just living a healthy lifestyle and being consistent at the gym and everything like that. So just hearing her story, and she's around the same age as me. She just turned 21, I believe. I'm 23, so we're only 2 years apart in age. So it's just nice hearing from somebody that, you know, I've watched on YouTube, I've seen on YouTube, just seeing, you know, what her journey has been like, and her just being so honest and raw and willing to admit to failure and success as well. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing until about 1:10. I actually like coming back to work before my lunch break is up. I don't like taking the full hour just because, one, I kind of get bored in my car. Two, I like, you know, coming in early, being able to kind of get my mind back on track and not just, you know, coming in, having a patient, bam, like, you know, I like having time to just kind of get back into the groove of things. So that's the plan for today. And then after work, I'm going back to my parents for dinner, because every Sundays and Mondays, I go over to my parents to have dinner. And then that's pretty much all that I'm gonna be doing today. It's pretty much the same every single Monday. Work, parents, back home, sleep, and repeat. So yeah, I'll see y'all later, okay? Bye. Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday, January 14th, and today I have work again like usual. I think for the next 2 work days, I actually have a really weird schedule where I'll have a patient in the very morning, like very first patient of the morning, and then I don't have a patient until like 4 p.m. So literally, unless they give me some pre-testing, like patients who have eye exams or evaluations, in between those time gaps, I'm literally doing nothing. And I don't like that. Like, I don't really like not being productive. I am always somebody who's thrived over being busy, even if it's stressful. I like being busy. I'd rather be doing something than doing nothing. So anyways, that seems like the plan for right now. And it is 7:14, and I gotta do some dishes because our sink is looking hideous right now. So I'm gonna go do the dishes, and I will catch y'all later, okay? So I'm headed off to work, but I have to put some trash in the garbage disposal first. And then for once in a while, I have not actually had a Poshmark or eBay or Mercari package needed to be shipped out. So today I'm not going by the post office. Hallelujah. I mean, I love it when I have to, because obviously that means I'm making some extra money, but it's also sometimes a little bit an inconvenience at times, because at my apartment complex we don't have like a mail chute for actual packages. You can only send out envelopes. So, you know, having to drive there, it's on my way to work, but you know, sometimes I get a little, and I've always been anxious about making time commitments and like getting to work on time. I've always been, you know, a little anxious about being on time. I remember when I was in like middle school and high school, and I would literally be like speed walking to my classes, even though it was so freaking, like, it's not even that far of a walk in high school or middle school, but they're like, you have 5 minutes to transition. If you don't get there in 5 minutes, then you're automatically late, and that would always make me so anxious. So I feel like that really contributed to me being super anxious about just being on time to places. Alright, hi you guys, I just got to work. It is 8:30 a.m. I have to be in my office about 8:45 to 8:50, but on my ride to work, I've been listening to the Gen Z Girl podcast. I was listening to it yesterday about body image, fitness, and today I'm listening to Abby Aslan's episode on perfectionism, and boy, this episode's hitting home pretty hard. I don't know, like, in summary, I guess, I've always dealt with perfectionism to a T during my like younger years. It's pretty much manifested kind of in secret, but I really didn't know, and I didn't know how to define my feelings and my way I go about accomplishing work and my mentality towards my work until I got to college. And I don't even know where I found the word perfectionism, or, you know, where I found this word to describe myself. But I just, like, the perfectionism in college, it ate me up. And I was doing so freaking well in college, and I've always done well in college. That's the thing, is like, when I was in college, even at my darkest mental health times, I was still getting good grades, and I was still, you know, making 100s, keeping my GPA high. I mean, I graduated with a 3.96 GPA, so not a perfect 4, but, you know, even during my darkest times, I was still doing such a good job, but I felt terrible. And that's because I was so in my head about being a perfectionist, being perfect, you know, putting so much pressure, unnecessary pressure on myself to get 100s, get A's. You have to make, you know, your teacher proud. You have to make yourself proud. You have to make your parents proud. You know, and all this was encompassing to basically, like, obviously I'm happy and I'm so proud of myself for doing that, because it's definitely not like something to take lightly. It's not something that I'm like, oh yeah, I got a 3.96 GPA, yeah, whatever. Like, you know, it's like a big deal. But, you know, I think for what cost, almost like what the cost to my mental health, it was, you know, it's, I don't know, like, cost versus benefit. There was a lot of benefits to working hard, having a perfectionist mentality, and getting the grades I desired, because, you know, obviously having good grades leads you to bigger opportunities if you want to go, you know, to graduate school, or maybe you have a job that requires you to have a certain grade point average or a certain amount of comprehensive experience. But in the long run, I know that it doesn't matter. Like, GPA, grades, it doesn't matter in the long run. Nobody's going around and asking you casually, you know, oh, what GPA did you get? Nobody's asking you that. Nobody cares. Once you get into the workforce and you have a job, nobody cares. Nobody, like, I don't think GPA is a big deciding factor for a lot of jobs and a lot of companies. It's like, nobody cares. It's not a defining point. It's not going to make or break you. It's just, at the end of the day, what matters is, 1, your health, 2, your ability to get your work done efficiently, effectively, and do it and know how to do your job well. But all those things, you know, your job, your work ethic, those things are more experience-based. You teach yourself, you learn the rhythm of your workplace. But GPA is not going to be your saving grace if you make a mistake at work because you didn't know how to do your job. You know, like, it's just a number on paper. It's not going to do anything. So anyways, I just wanted kind of like reflecting on this podcast that I'm listening to. Alright, hi you guys. Sorry if I look a little funky. The only light source I have right now is my car light. But I just got to my old college and I'm gonna go study for the GRE with my sister. Parking was horrible. Like, I think after 5 or 6 o'clock at my old college, they allow you to have free parking, so you can literally park anywhere you want. There's not going to be any penalty. Nobody's going to come and put a ticket on you. But with that, the parking lots that everybody wants to park in are always like full, and just, it's hard. Like, you're literally, if you're trying to get parking in a specific lot that everybody also wants to park in, because it's more of a central lot, you know, it's close to everything that people want to be close to, then you're either circling forever, or you're just have great timing and you see a car pulling out. I actually didn't get to park in the lot that I wanted to park in. I'm actually in a faculty lot, so I'm hoping I mean, I know I'm not gonna get a ticket or anything, but it's just, I'm never parked here, and I don't know, it's not where I wanted to park. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go into the library, we're gonna go study, we're gonna be smart. We are going to kill this GRE practice test. So alrighty, y'all, so I just got done taking another practice test with my sister, and honestly it hasn't been a very long time since I took my practice test, and so I'm not really surprised what I got. I'm not, you know, I haven't really had time to, you know, practice different problems and to really learn new skills, but I will say I did get another 149. Alright, you guys, so I am finally back home from studying for the GRE with my sister. It is 9:39 p.m. I have literally not had anything to eat since work, on my work break, which was around like noon. So I'm definitely gonna have a late dinner tonight. I don't really know what I want because we don't really have any options that are like super easy to make. I mean, oh, well, we do actually have Hot Pockets. So I think what I'm gonna do is we are going to be having some Philly cheesesteak Hot Pockets, which I will say are delicious, probably, and of course not the healthiest, but I gotta eat, and these sound perfect for tonight. So that's what I'm gonna be eating tonight, and then for the rest of the night, I'm gonna eat, then take off my makeup, chill, sleep. And then we're gonna do everything tomorrow again. I'm probably going to be waking up at, probably at 5. No, I'm gonna wake up at 6. I'm gonna wake up at 6, and then I'm gonna say y'all right here. All right. I'm gonna wake up at 6 probably, and then get ready like usual. And then tomorrow, my twin and I, we're going to still study for the GRE, but we're gonna do, so basically what we did today is that we did a practice test through the actual GRE prep site. So that test is actually, the test we took was actually free. So through the GRE website, which is by ETS, you can actually get 2 free online tests, no charge, no nothing. You just buy it and then you take it online through their system, and then it will grade it immediately, which is awesome. So we took one of those free tests, and tomorrow, we only did the math section. So tomorrow we're actually going to review that section in its entirety. We're going to go through all the questions that we missed. We're going to figure out why we missed it, how we can do better, you know, if there's any strategies that go along with it to make it so next time we see a problem that's similar, we don't make that same mistake and get the problem wrong. I won't lie, like those tests, they're hard. Like they're so like, you think, like you'll get a problem and you're like, oh yeah, I totally got this. Like, I know what I'm doing. I'm a math genius. And then you'll come across a problem and you're like, what? Like, what problem? What kind of math is this? Like, you know, and then by the end of it, you're like, yep, totally failed it. Totally failed it. Nope, not gonna go to graduate school, whatever. But then when you see your score, you're like, you're almost like, I didn't do as bad as I thought I did. Or you're like, oh, didn't do as bad as I thought I did, but I could have done better. That's pretty much the situation that I'm in right now. I'm just thinking like how stinking close I am to be getting a 150 on the math, but I just can't pull it off for some reason. And it's really frustrating. Hey you guys, so I am so sorry for the abrupt ending for this vlog, but as I was thinking about how I was gonna edit this vlog, I realized that this vlog, it was originally intended to be a week in my life, but I actually had enough clips and film to be able to make a more of a days in my life vlog. And so instead of coming out with like an hour-long week my life vlog, I just decided to cut this week into multiple parts. So this is basically that last clip that you just saw. That was the last thing that I had filmed for Tuesday. So now I'm coming back to you as future Juliet to let y'all know that this vlog is ending, and I want to just say thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below about just anything that you want to see on my channel or anything you want me to talk about, and subscribe as well if you liked what you saw. I really appreciate it, and I hope y'all all have a really wonderful rest of your day. Bye!